Well, hello there. It's on, right?
Yeah. I mean, it better
I mean,
be.
it looks like it's on.
Nah, we're good.
But sometimes
You
it
mean,
breaks.
Or you mean like the times where we're just talking and the mic is completely fucking off?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love those.
They're
Like, a lot.
stupid, but yeah. So, we're back to the first playthrough of Coffee Talk 2, where I am just dicking around, trying to get good endings, but I know I messed up the perfect run through. And to see every single piece of dialogue you can get in the game, you have to play 4 different times. Now, I don't mean you have to play and read every single thing. There's a forward button. You can skip through different days after you've completed them, so it doesn't take going through the entire game again. But this is the first playthrough on stream on this account, Steam account. And the next, we're gonna wait a little bit, but the next playthrough will be Yanni being an asshole to everyone. Because he wants to be an asshole to everyone.
Look,
Give Georgie milk, give anyone who doesn't want caffeine an espresso, you know, the works.
look, I'm okay with doing that because I wasn't gonna go ahead and do like an asshole run or a genocide run of like Undertale. Mostly because I'm pretty sure I don't want to pull my hair out.
I've seen-
challenging Sans.
I've seen the Sans fight. Okay, so to begin with, I know we're at the last few days. So this is going to be a fairly short stream. What I'm going to do before we go in is complete another one of these sections. You know? Because I've got 2 with just 1 missing. And then a whole butt ton for a few others. So I think I am going to go into the hibiscus, just work my way right to left, and just try and get some of these combinations done. I'm going to be very meticulous about this, so I'm very apologetic if it's a little bit boring. Oh, art. Let's get some progress toward the bad latte art. Achievement.
They made that an achievement again.
Spend so much making latte art? Yeah.
Like I get it, but
Okay, that's fine.
at the same
I don't want to
time,
spend too much time on it.
It literally looks like you just put like powdered sugar on it.
I know. I love it. I should do that for a drink. Like, just put powdered sugar all over it.
You want to do a stencil design and then
Have it turn into a blob. No, I would not like that.
You've seen those before.
I
right?
have. Dude, we had those things where you have the, it's a silicone mold for eggs, and you're supposed to put the yolk in a spot and the whites in a spot, and it's supposed to be pretty.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Like I think you've got to go with that as a keyword. Like it's supposed to be pretty.
we could never get those to work. They'd leak out into the, like the yellow would leak, well, not the yellow, but the white would leak into the other yellow. The white would leak out of the mold itself. So instead of getting a cute little cat with eyes, we'd get this like clown. I don't know.
I was gonna say Eldritch Monstrosity, but okay.
Eldritch Monstrosity will work as well. Yes. Not pretty, not what it was intended to be, is my whole point.
But always like really fucked up.
Always. We never got it right. I just make my eggs shapeless blobs from now on.
Hey, like I
Just
know,
put them in a pan and the fate will decide what shape it is.
I know we've gotten them a lot from like, or we've seen the egg thing at World Market, but I distinctly remember picking something else up from there that I know we've never really fucked around with because
I already made this.
we don't have a good enough recipe to fuck around with. Do you remember that we have like cookie cutter molds that are specifically like you make them, the cookie comes out, and you can like make it grab onto your mug?
I
you
do.
remember
I
those? We have,
remember
like, two of
those
them.
because it's basically a cookie mold,
With like an indent somewhere. So
Yeah.
picture a heart.
but like it'd be
Yeah.
you'd bake it into the shape with the indent, and the indent is supposed to sit over the edge of your cup. And I think what they meant with that was like for Christmas cookie, like, you know, put a nice little sugar cookie. We wanted to make them chocolate chip. We wanted to make them other things.
Yeah, I'm not like a really big sugar cookie fan. Or just like that's what they usually are, right? Like the ones.
Usually.
If it's not gingerbread, it's What the fuck
Is this
that?
new? That's the one I'm missing. I can stop.
Really?
Yeah, that was it. Look.
Hey.
So I have, if anyone needs to know a red hibiscus one, here you go. And here's the milk. Okay, so because that went so quick, I'm gonna do with the blue pea as well.
What are you missing?
Something. One.
That's a lot of help.
I know. Here, let's do some more latte art. Beautiful, beautiful latte art.
You know, I'd be alternating between doing pepitas and like.
What do you think I'm doing now?
It's
It's a
clearly
dick.
it's clearly half a bone. It's missing
Obviously.
the other. It's missing the other side.
No, I need a nose, and it's that. Yeah, there you go. It's Phineas. Or Ferb.
It's Ferb, like,
Ferb.
the other
Sorry,
one.
wrong one. Or that Muppet. That one
Beaker.
Beaker. Yes, thank you. But then it
Yeah,
gets
no,
served
that-
this
that-
way.
That's a cock balls.
It's a cock and balls. Oops. I did hibiscus. I was doing blue pea. I defaulted.
Yeah, you're not gonna find
Oops.
that one anytime soon if you're doing that.
I know. Switching gears like that when making jokes. It doesn't
but-
work with my brain, apparently.
I'm torn between. We should find those cookie cutters again because I know they're around here somewhere.
I
and
know
make
where they
something.
are. They're not in the house. They're in storage.
I know.
We'd have to go get it.
I know, but then I'm like, well, we don't have a really good cookie recipe that we would enjoy that would retain its shape because almost everything we make.
It
like,
does not keep its shape.
it's
They
either-
spread.
It's either gingerbread cookies, which do kind of puff up and out a little bit.
They do.
like you've
Our
said,
recipe
gingerbread.
does, and I'm not sure why. But it is delicious, so I don't care.
That's one of those like, you know what? Fuck the aesthetics look of it. It tastes amazing.
There are certain recipes, that's it. You don't care if Gordon Ramsay thinks it's the shit. It just needs to taste fucking good.
Except for peanut butter cookies, they need to have the fork marks.
They do. That is the law. They
Yeah.
must have the fork marks.
Like if you're already
Fight me.
like if you're already making them into like the balls of dough from the cookie dough, or our old days of just like let me judge by hand and like roll it out. If you're going that far, you might as well do the fucking fork marks.
Fight me. They need fork marks. You need to have the nice little mesh pattern on the peanut butter cookies.
Remember that first time you were trying to teach me? I'm like, I'm grabbing 2 forks to make the 2 fork marks, yeah?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, like,
you grabbed 2, and I'm like, what are you doing? You just need 1 fork.
Brain doesn't brain all the time. And I'm like, yeah, those are 2 fork marks. You need 2 forks.
That was great.
That was funny.
I know some people who literally take the cooling rack over the whole pan of cookies and push down
What the fuck are you
and do
doing?
it all at once.
What the fuck
I
are
mean,
you?
it can work, I guess. It's not a bad way to do it.
I'm a little appalled.
I know.
Wait, so like they bake them first and then as
No. But like they'll wash the cooling rack in between. But you know how the cooling
like
rack
that.
has, well, it has those marks, doesn't it? You know.
It depends what kind you have, but yeah, because I know
That's what they
that
do.
was like a
Straight line, just
no.
line.
There's either straight line, which are the ones that we usually use, or the ones that have like grid paper mark.
The grid paper is what they had. They had just a little tiny cooling rack, and they just squish it on the cookies first. You know what? It's just it's one way to do it. I'm not gonna knock it.
I'm still appalled at it.
I know. I can't. We need to make the graham crackers.
We do.
What we're talking about is we make our own graham crackers to put into a certain cookie recipe that we came up with when we had the bakery. And by that I mean it wasn't just a recipe we took from online and altered a few things. It's like we literally played Frankenstein and came up with this.
Look, we made our own marshmallows.
This was not what I wanted to do.
What the fuck?
Marshmallow.
Great fucking timing. Great fucking
Hold on,
timing.
that was it too. Yes.
What the hell?
Oops.
Not gonna lie, I'm not sure if that looks good or if that looks like diabetes.
It's diabetes.
What
hold
are you
on.
missing? Like, what all are you missing?
What else am I missing?
You're probably
I got
missing,
these
like,
three.
storyline related ones, but it's kind of
I'm
hard
missing
to
one storyline one.
You're sure?
I am, because there are 3 total. Spoilers, but this game has been out forever, so I'm sorry. So this one is storyline related. If you try and make this combination in this mode before you hit in the storyline, even once, you will just get like hibiscus honey mint tea or something. It will not be the berry blue hibiscus pie because it has a story element to it. The second one, well, one of them is a green tea. It's down here. It's one of these 3. It's not. It doesn't have this little ploop. I know what this one is. That's candy cane.
Why is it a candy cane?
Because the name of the drink is the Grinch. And this is the other one. Because you have to have his lighter.
Yeah.
And you have had to put him down the right path to get to this. But hold on, you asked what I'm missing. I'm missing 3 chocolate, 5 green tea, 1 tea, and then 4 coffee. Here, I'm gonna go into chocolate. So, we're having a good day. Is everyone out there having a good day? It is the first of a another heat wave
Yeah.
here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
You know, one of my meetings today really felt like it was a body part measuring contest of like, oh yeah, how bad is it over there, huh?
It was.
Talking to the one
I
in
heard this
Arizona.
meeting.
Yeah.
I heard this meeting, and yeah, the meeting was people from different parts of the country. Like, how hot is it here? But I think you won. Because the one in Arizona didn't know we were without power for
Yeah,
80 hours
no, they
during
did
a heat
not.
wave.
They did
And
not.
I could hear their gasp. It's like, they were like, oh shit. It's like, again, if that happens again, we will be disappearing from streaming during the duration, because obviously, no power. And if we do end up going somewhere with AC, we're not gonna be able to take the whole setup with us.
Well, we can, but it's gonna be like such a carbon.
Do you know
outfit.
how spaghettified our cords are behind the setup?
No, I mean we literally have the computer and maybe the capture card, but that's it. But there's no mic. Well, there's a mic, but it's gonna be like
The crappy mic that we
the
started
crappy
with?
mic. Yeah. No, even it's a step up.
No, I meant the other. No, well,
You're
that's
looking
true.
at it.
That's true. Never mind. But
I figured that happens. We'll signal out immediately on Discord, like, hey.
yeah.
We literally have no idea when we'll either have power or when we'll be back, and you know, just keep an eye here.
It's like we're alive.
We'll do our
We're
best.
fine. We're just not gonna be able to stream. That kind of thing.
Speaking of, I don't think there's like a forecasted storm, like a hurricane.
No,
that was what
I
Microsoft
checked. I
last
checked
time,
today,
but, you know.
actually. Well, and that's a surprising thing, and that's all I keep hearing about on the news. Anytime I hear it on the news, is the fact that the storm that knocked so many people's power out was a storm. It wasn't a tropical storm that came up from the Gulf. It wasn't a hurricane. It was just a storm. Yeah, people were a bit surprised, to put it lightly. But no, there are 2 things that might turn into storms. Ooh, that's new. But neither of them can affect our area. Does that make sense?
We're not in the line of fire. There's no way until it gets here.
Yeah,
Unless it was
one of
something
them,
really
one of them is actually in
fucky. Look, it's Frost. Hi, Frost.
Frost. Frost.
You're alive.
Well,
Or
fuck.
something's
What did I
alive.
just do?
I think you did
Ginger. Okay, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
Gingerman.
I think you did
Frost. Frost. You made me forget where I was because I was excited. Congratulations. But I have the memory of a goldfish, so I won't say that's hard to do. I want these recipes. I want them. I know I can look them up. I know I can. I don't want to.
I love that you're just forcing this shit.
I
We're just
mean,
gonna go one by one.
I have learned in any kind of game with combinations, usually the Alchemist games, you know, they're combiners. If I skip one, I will never find it.
Bitter hard.
Ever. Okay. I'll take you. Hold on. I have to start with mint. How many more do I have?
2.
Fuck. I'm not in.
Ah.
One more. Okay. One more hot chocolate recipe and then we'll actually go into the game.
Did you finally make it past exam week over there? You know, on the one hand I say like, I'm past all my exams, and then I remember that I do need a license in the future.
That is an exam.
And that is an exam.
Will you free Nutmeg?
Do I need to? Come here, Nutmeg.
She doesn't want her collar.
Come here.
She hates her collar.
Come here. You can come here. You know what you want.
No, she's dumb. She's not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm going to free you. I'm trying to help you. You're free. Yay. Oh, I'm just trying to climb it now. Yay. Yes, you're done with the exams. Fuck yeah. Come here.
That's good. Oh my gosh. Exam time is always like the most stressful thing ever.
It's because I'm further.
We switched seats, so he's actually sitting further away. He's sitting about where I usually sit. So if you can tell the difference, yeah, that's why. I know you keep you next to me holding the dog. Keep pestering that we do need 2 mics, and I might be.
I'm telling you.
That is an upgrade in the future. I'm conceding on that. We will need that upgrade.
Well, we could do it the dumb way of we use a
Headphones,
headset and
yeah.
just add in a new source on OBS instead of the 2 mics. But I like the idea of the 2 mic setup because then we can shift things around a little. Like this arm could be yours, but I could have one over there next to that thing.
Yeah.
And then that way, you know, we can change the sensitivities and have it closer to us, but you can hear us better.
Oh fuck, I haven't been doing the doubles. Fuck.
Frost is on vacation from his internship this week.
That sounds fun.
So you've been getting money, is what I'm hearing. I hope
Internship,
you've
hopefully.
been getting money from said internship. Because let me say, just the whole notion of an unpaid internship is really fucking
Assholey?
assholey, bullshitty, you know.
Greedy capitalism?
There's also the reason I'm the nicest to the interns at work. It's like, I can give you some of my shit, or, you know, like, have you help me out on some of this shit, but I'm not gonna be like some of the project managers are like, just give it to the intern, they can figure it out. Like, no?
Yeah, some of your managers aren't. It sounds like some of your managers got promoted by tenure rather than actual
Like
ability.
competency or,
Yeah.
or yeah. Frosty up, I don't get any bonus, but I still do get paid. Fuck yeah.
You get paid.
You get paid.
I know a few people when we were in college. Oh shit, was that it?
That was it.
You can make it. You can make it. Please stop stabbing me with your toes.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually go into the game now.
Good enough for now.
Good enough for now. I can do the rest after the end because we are so close to the ending.
That's good shit. Is today the wedding?
I think so.
I know that, like, the wedding is supposed to happen because you're supposed to be hosting. And yeah. But Frost does have to work for free at the university because apparently that's required by the Ministry of Education. That's fucking bull.
Yeah, that is. Yes, this is the wedding.
Nice.
Huh. I'm gonna get rid of my
You have
notifications.
7 of these? Did you just trigger everyone up to green?
No, yeah, it's
Ah.
here.
Ooh. Oh,
It's also the podcast.
I didn't see the C, so I thought this said heck this instead of fuck this.
Check this.
When you opened it, the C was at the top line.
Yeah.
So I was so confused. I love that it's just the same fucking picture, but from 3 different people.
I mean, isn't that all that I was gonna say Instagram, but that's not quite what Instagram is.
It's close enough.
That's what the internet is. People stealing pictures and just reposting them forever.
It's close enough.
Okay,
Right.
do you want to be Gala? Because there's gonna be 5 people here.
God damn it.
So you're gonna be doing 3, and I'll let you pick them. Except for Cat. I'm Cat.
God damn it. I don't know. Frost has like 3 more classes of working for free before you graduate. Ugh.
Good luck with that, Frost.
Well,
Good luck.
I guess it's only 3. I guess
Only.
only. That still sounds like a pain though.
Okay,
I
I'm
can-
choosing. I'll do.
Like who's your other? If I'm taking
You
3,
can be the guys, and I'll be the girls.
There's 2 girls.
Yeah, me and me. Me and the bride, of course.
Okay, fine.
So you're gonna be
Frost,
talking to
it
yourself.
should be by June next year if everything goes well. Good luck. I hope it's June as well. Sounds like it's a next year thing anyway, which is good. Really good.
It's good to have that, like, end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Like, you're almost done. Yay. Okay. Shall we?
Yeah.
It's me. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. I love how everything's just fucking dark.
I know.
Eyes on the happy couple.
I'm just waiting for a big crash. Aw, it wasn't sad so much as cute, though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua.
Or just in the light.
Okay, there's a comment on the lights. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch.
Ow.
There we go. Oops, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Ah, here we go. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. I am too, honestly.
We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars, Kat.
So it does. Now, shall we get this celebration started? Please, I'm so excited.
That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline, I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband.
Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller.
Ooh, Frost said it is. My civil law teacher that supervises one of these classes is fucking insane, so I'm trying to figure out how not to do it with her again.
Good luck.
That is priority number 1. Find out the insane ones
And stay
and
away
avoid
from
them
them.
at all fucking
Yep.
costs. Agreed. Oh, are you taking Lua's last name, Bailey's? Ha, no, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy.
Ah, you always make me melt.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they're tied.
He said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up.
Your city hall has flowers?
He's wearing a flower pin right now.
I know.
I mean, it might be fake. It might not be anything real, but excuses, right? Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I love the nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Like right now.
I wouldn't say no to something hot for sure.
Why does that man have a bunch of small graham crackers on his face? Those are bandages?
Yeah, he's a werewolf, and it's implied that whenever he turns into a werewolf, he attacks himself to not like mess up his furniture. So he has a bunch of scars.
And subsequently band-aids to, not fuck shit up, or not unfuck his face up. And arms.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming legs.
I would assume.
And to something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey.
Oh, good thing I filled out chocolate.
But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush.
So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it, please, cat.
Do you think it's that new one you just made? Because
Probably.
It's like...
Hold on.
It said something...
Hold on. Sweet and chocolatey, so chocolate. Freshness, which would be mint. Anytime they say freshness, it's usually... That's the only thing with mint. And it's usually named whenever it's storyline, so...
Cross said, I never expected to see a flagellant werewolf in a coffee shop visual novel thing, but here we are.
I enjoy it, though. Can you take a guess of who everyone else is? Because, very obviously some of them are not human. This is inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive.
Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fine.
Of course.
Because it's not the red stuff. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British.
It's
I love it.
Frost.
Elf, tiefling, goth, and werewolf.
Close. Elf, succubus, vampire, werewolf. All the
Goth. Close enough.
there's one human that is the main character here, right? Here. Yeah, hold on.
No, not in this game.
Georgie's human.
Oh, I forget.
Don't forget about Georgie.
I forget about Georgie.
Okay, so we got the vampire. We got the cat girl.
Which in this one are called Nekomimi.
Yeah. We got the human, the one human that visits. Because we're not human, but no one knows that. The succubi. The elf, he's, behind here. Mermaid, but the kind with tentacles, I think is what she's officially, called herself.
She's like squid half bottom.
Yeah.
But whatever you would call that up top.
She's a mermaid. I'm gonna keep it simple.
Satyr.
Like, you can see the horns, but he has hooves.
He's Mr. Tumnus. Banshee.
I'm like, why did I spawn down here? That's why I'm
Do you think that's where you were last?
No. Myrtle is an orc mix something. It's never revealed in the first game. She just says she's a mix, and she's an orc mix, but we're not sure what.
Her dad is a bard.
Amanda. Alien. Silver. Other alien.
More Cthulhu-like.
And, of course, werewolf. Okay. Now that that's out of the way.
It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Kat?
I did a bit of traveling in my day.
Maybe we ran into each other in the past.
Maybe we did.
Passing each other like two ships in the night. Before meeting at the morning. Mooring. I read that as morning.
I did too.
That's very lyrical. Heh. I blame the mood on YouTube. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during Fury.
Fury is whenever they turn into the werewolf. So much simpler than, hey, they turned into a werewolf.
Right.
Versus Fury. Little one word.
But even then, he would beg the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. That sounds Canadian. rather
Beg
than
your
British.
pardon is British. Sorry, so sorry is
Canadian.
Canadian. For
Fair-
stereotypes.
Fair enough. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends. Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Hey.
Here, I'll pause here. Frost, this whole game series, this is the second game. It's basically a universe where there are different races. So if you're racist, it's different races, you know?
Lycanthropy is clearly a derogatory term, so
Yeah,
Fury
I
it
guess
is.
so. Yeah, fury is the correct term. But these games have a lot of symbolism. They have a lot of. They actually don't hesitate to go into deep, like, conversations. The first one, it doesn't matter what you do, you'll have one storyline. The second one, they branched out, and this is the first playthrough we've done on stream. And to get every single achievement, to get every single ending, to get every single piece of dialogue, you have to do at least one day 4 times. Which,
Yay.
and again, like, this game is set up, you don't have to play the whole game 4 times, but you have to change your choices to get different outcomes. Also, we're some sort of weird time-traveling half-alien, half-person who's supposed to be the equivalent of Superman. Yay!
Somehow.
And we were at a fucking coffee shop, and that's it.
A night coffee shop. At
We
that.
only open at night, and we're a coffee shop. It's a weird game, but we like it for some reason. The first game we got on Xbox, and we're both on the leaderboard for the first 10 to finish it, like all the way through. That's never happening again for me, I hope you know. Never again.
We can pull an all-nighter sometime and do that.
No.
I could do Oxenfree in one pull. You're
No,
getting
you
a treat.
can't. Not for every achievement.
Considering the last one was you needed 3 go-arounds because one was the asshole playthrough where you don't answer anything.
Yeah.
That one was
She's so excited.
that one was something. Are you ready for it? Here's your treat. Chomp.
Here you go. Have a dog.
Aw. But she wanted to be on your back.
Oh, one other
So you just go
thing
back.
you missed, Frost, is Nutmeg had her annual vet visit and she's perfectly healthy. She did not enjoy it, though. Okay. Here.
Actually, no, I'm not offended. Rude vampire, I'm proud of it.
That would look great on a t-shirt.
Awesome idea. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right. I guess we should raise a toast. You want another one? You want another 3?
You want some treats? Come here.
Want some treats? Yes.
Oh my
Celebratory
gosh.
treat time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so happy. She is murder eyeing, I'm sure.
She did totally take like a 5-hour nap that day.
Yeah, we went to the vet, she got a full pup cup, and then, like, the size meant for, like, a German Shepherd, she ate it.
Her whole head fit in it.
In the cup.
So
And then she slept for, like, 5 or 6 hours afterwards.
she's like raising her paw to like grab it from me.
You have to come closer, of course.
There you go. There you go. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Cat, maybe?
No speeches. I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches.
You definitely are.
Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Mr. Bailey's. And thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Yeah, and the us part is part of the alien thing. We are an us. Yes.
Here, here. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Cat.
I would be interested to see her because as of the vet visit, she's 10 pounds. So that'd be 10 pounds of whipped cream, and we don't have that much in the house. But no,
Challenge
it's
accepted?
because she got a few of the yearly vaccines, and blood drawn to make sure she's healthy, and a finger up her butt to get some poop. She did not enjoy it. She wanted to sleep.
She deserved that pup cup.
She did. She deserved that. She one whimper. No barking, no biting, just one whimper. That's it. She was a good girl.
Hey, no biting.
See,
No
she'll bite
biting.
you, but not the vet. Absolutely.
Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Ah, well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Baileys, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career, however briefly. You're a good bunch.
That means a lot, Hyde.
You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. Yeah, she was a good girl to endure all that. And if I had gotten all of those like together on the same fucking day, like great, all in one go, but I am sleeping the rest of the day and probably taking the next day off as well to just lie in bed and be miserable, or just lie in bed and recover.
Yeah, she slept for 6 hours and then was a little bit low energy for like the next half a day. And then she was fine.
Like just
Completely
back to
fine.
normal. Back to normal. Biting,
She's cold.
biting
Right
toads.
now.
Demanding pets.
Trying to steal cheese.
Yeah, normal shit. I don't know you as well as Cat guys, and I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. Aw. Oh, that's you.
Me. Aw, Gala.
Thanks, man. Really. To the happy couple.
To the happy couple.
To the happy couple.
Are your... Oh, look, I got an achievement. Saw Lua and Bailey's good story arc. Woohoo! Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde?
Cat, my dear cat. Never think that you're out of my out of reach of my retribution. Can I
She's
help you?
trying.
She is trying.
She's a long
She is
dog right
trying.
now.
Oh god.
She is trying her best to get to you. Uh-huh. I do apologize that we only serve soft drinks here. We don't have any alcohol, even though you guys treat this like a bar.
Just give me 5 fucking shots of espresso and I'm happy. That's a hard enough drink right there.
Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Ah, don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine.
Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Frost bought some Chinese recast Warhammer 40k minis that should arrive here by the end of August.
Hopefully they'll get here before then.
Are
Get there before
Are you gonna
then.
paint them, or are they already painted?
That's a good question too.
Yeah, I feel like it. I'm too shaky to actually paint, so...
Yeah, no Irish coffee. Oh? Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know. Oh.
And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you.
Thanks, Gala.
Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running around everywhere.
And thanks, I think, Hyde.
I aim to please. Heh. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. No, I need my fucking Irish coffee. Give me that shit.
I actually never liked Irish coffee. I like them separate. But for some reason, I just don't like them together.
You remember the early part of the pandemic when we were doing, like the whipped coffee, where we did kind of start adding...
That's whipped coffee. That's not coffee. It's not the same thing.
It's kind of the same thing. No, Frost said, yeah, I'm gonna paint them. Do I know how to paint? Absolutely no, but I'll goddamn try my best to not royally fuck it up. Hey, you're painting it? That's like 5 steps above anybody that just has the minis and doesn't do shit to them. It may suck, but it's cool. It's your shit.
The last time I had minis, Warhammer figurines. It was a pack of orcs, and I painted them yellow and pink.
Good God.
I was 8.
Good God.
I'm sure my dad still has some of those lying around somewhere.
Good fucking God.
But he paints, and he sells them on eBay. Occasionally. He doesn't sell them very often. But he loves painting them.
Cross got a pack of orcs too.
Paint them yellow and pink in my
God.
honor.
It sounds like Barbie colors at this point, and 'cause
Well,
that's a movie currently out.
I did mine yellow pink, and I think my sister did her elves purple and green.
Oh God.
And no precision. We just kind of took a paintbrush and scribbled at them. So they were very fabulous. Very.
Alright. He's not lying. I never saw him touch it.
Is there any specific reason why? Why not?
I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I just want tomato juice. Why the fuck are you drinking tomato juice?
I had tomato sauce today because I was making
Not sauce, but
pasta
like,
sauce.
Like, bring me like a Clamato or whatever the fuck they were called, or a fucking V8.
No, thank you. Well, no, I had V8 that I liked, but it was like a fruity version, and I didn't have actual tomato in it. It was one of their like vitamin burst. It was basically a fruit juice at that point. It was just the V8 brand.
No, I'm siding with Frost. Fuck tomato juice.
No, it wasn't tomato juice. It was mango. No, it wasn't mango. It was coconut, pineapple, and orange was the like combination, and I liked it for some reason. There was no tomato in it, because that would have been nasty. But they expanded their brand to have like other juices that are supposed to be like vitamin rich. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never had a Bloody Mary or tried a Bloody Mary. I look at the ingredient list and I go, no.
No.
I do not want that. I'll try other mixed drinks. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Ross also said a recast for one of the sets for Kill Team because I'd have to pay like 5 to 10 times more if I wanted to import the real thing. Yeah, no, recasting is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't need my drink salty.
My dad just has a stash of them that he's gotten as gifts.
Oh God.
The ones we gave him, he hasn't painted them yet.
I don't think he wants to paint them.
No, 'cause they're
came,
cool.
Yeah, because they came from fucking Japan.
It was cool.
It was cool. I'm
But we
glad
didn't have to pay shipping. We went there. And saved up for it too. Like we did not just, oh yeah, this looks cool, let's buy it. No, we saved up like half a year for that trip. And just like
It's
souvenirs for other
like
people.
We're going there, we're hunting down this shit. And it took us 3 stores.
We went to 3 separate stores and it took us a whole day.
That was a fun story.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck the tomato juice.
Definitely, booze just became this big social thing. But I, for one, wish there were a better range of soft drinks.
I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It all tasted nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots.
What?
The fuck? And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Give me the dark chocolate next to vegetables and I'm happy.
If it was fruits instead of vegetables, I could see that.
What vegetable pairs with fucking dark chocolate? Like a veggie. Am I missing something?
I'm gonna kill you if you give me a Brussels sprout covered in dark chocolate.
I think that's a fun roulette game of, are we eating a cake pop or are we eating a Brussels sprout covered
I know,
in chocolate?
like that's where my mind went. Was that trick or treating? You cover a vegetable in chocolate and give it to people. Okay.
Good God. Wow, when did you go to a place like that? Ah, a while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch.
Bye.
I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough.
What else goes into it?
A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water.
That sounds like something I would enjoy.
Wait for it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O-type, preferably. Universal donors and all that. Yuck.
I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke.
And this is why he never gets invited to parties. Frost said the Brazilian real has been way too undervalued since before the pandemic, so not only the currency exchange is way too much, the shipping, import fees, and taxes would make this completely unviable.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Haven't, like, the import fees always been, like, stupidly high for y'all?
I want to say so.
I thought that was also part of the reason why, like, consoles were so uncommon to rare there. $1 or $1 is roughly, well, I'm just gonna round up and say 5 for the reals. Jeez.
Damn, no wonder one of your upper management people moved to
Around there?
Central America, I think.
Technically Central America.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, Meg. That's
Please
gonna
don't
be loud.
drop that. Please don't drop
She's
that.
gonna bark.
You pick the loudest toy that you can possibly find.
did.
It's not a squeaky toy either. It's a hard plastic bone.
She's gonna drop it.
Do not drop that. I'm gonna steal it from you before you do
No,
that.
she's running from you. Yes, but this is specifically true for electronics and consoles. Yes, I am like borderline aware of that.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you. Also, if you can't tell, we're doing very questionable voice acting, but this
No.
game is nice and calm, but it's pretty quiet
I like
in
it
terms
on-
of sounds.
I like it more on the side of like, let's just earnestly read rather than give everyone.
But you can pick which song is playing.
She's just chewing on it. She's
Okay.
happy. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Bailey's. And your sister, Lua. She's got a very strong character. I respect that.
She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits.
Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first.
Oh, just a year or 3.
She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister.
Oh, this game is also based in 2023 in the future, as in like September,
In September,
October. But the first game came out in 2020 and was based in 2020.
I thought it was 2019.
It might be 2019.
I don't remember anymore.
It's before the pandemic, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect.
Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people.
Poor Gala.
Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. If Kat ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. You would have to hurry. Or you'll have to step over... your primary school friend Bailey's. Marco? I thought I'd caught him staring at her. Frost said the taxation laws literally treat video games the same as gambling machines, and gambling is extremely frowned upon by the government since the 70s or so.
I mean, some video games.
This isn't the
I don't
Game
blame you.
Corner in Pokemon anymore.
I
which
love the Game
was
Corner.
Not even real gambling.
It wasn't.
It's like it's just not.
Yeah. But some video games, like loot boxes, I don't blame them for thinking it's gambling. I mean, okay.
Come here. Come here. Yeah. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses? Delightfully cliche, isn't it?
You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde.
Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds too.
Ah, yes, I really can't wait to see them.
Well, that's the downside of film.
I know. But it'll be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient.
Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. A perfect shot.
Oh, look at this, Bye.
This is amazing.
What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde.
Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. And the lawmakers never change that because, well, they don't want to tax us less.
I mean,
Yeah.
money and greed. Mostly money. Now, Meg, what are you doing?
Yeah, fuck you, apparently. They could tax something else, or they could, like, redistribute it correctly, but no. Let's not. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but...
Oh no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm.
She's trying to bite me.
I know she is.
Like the wedding we always really wanted to have.
Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details. Very, very long word.
I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture.
Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Now, Meg, you're falling off my lap.
Why, Kat? You wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Like, why, yes.
Actually, yes, something like that. Back there, with the other good ending items.
Good thing I saw it coming. Thank you, Nutmeg. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you.
No objections whatsoever.
Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Yes, Kat, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. Well, your bad ending is you guys still get married. Just, it's a long time away and it's, a wedding. Uh-huh. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde?
It would seem so. Ah, come on, tell him.
Tell us what?
Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going back on it, and you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Ah, just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to. You don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around.
That's a lovely idea.
I bet Little Rose is thrilled. She is. An entire party next to her bed, can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde. And just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono.
That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde.
It's nothing. I could use the experience. So that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me. Right?
So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde?
I've got the house and I've got the job. And I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That's great to hear.
Yay!
It's a good story arc. Yay!
Hyde's good story arc. Yay!
How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little... particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet.
But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tamada chill scrolling to look at other people's homes.
And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side.
He's a freelancer. My love.
It's alright. I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything... In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding.
Namek, why do you only play with that ball during stream?
She
Why?
Must. She must.
I didn't know you talked about it.
Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good, because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job.
Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Namek.
Yeah, when the time comes, but... Thank you, Nutmeg. Thank you.
Go get it.
The thing
Go
is,
get it.
I don't mind slowing down my career. You can get it. Come here. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic.
It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work.
That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working. But I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place.
You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that.
You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who'd rather have stayed home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too.
Mr. Miller.
Mrs. W? No using my family name on you feels wrong.
Ha. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that.
They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway.
As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's.
As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. Excuse me.
He left his coffee cup.
I'm surprised he's not done. It's not a coffee cup, it's a hot chocolate.
Oh, I got a thing. What is it? Okay, I don't see anything here. So, Georgie, what'd you post? Are these earrings?
Those are definitely earrings.
Missy Crafts. Maybe his wife?
Maybe.
Or one of his daughters? Anyways. It sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward.
He has, yeah.
I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. He is a jerk. Not a bit. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal.
Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans. And we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is... everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get.
That makes sense to me.
I will say though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that he can be a difficult one, he also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean.
Yes, we really do.
At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean. He liked Kat from the start.
Yay!
Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away.
He has been very kind to me, and perceptive about me as well. Hyde's the only one that's figured out we're also immortal. Subtly, he says that this game.
And I'm glad he befriended you two. This chat, right now, it's really good. You're alright too, Gala.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you.
Ha, right back at ya. Ah, listen to that.
Rain intensifies, because this is Seattle and it's always raining.
It's pouring rain again.
Brr. I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket by. But are you okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Also, I just noticed she doesn't have a cigarette.
Yeah, she doesn't this time.
Like, she usually has a cigarette,
she
and I
has
get
a
that.
ring.
Well, so does he, but she usually has a cigarette. I always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now.
Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. Yeah, get a room.
They do live together, so... I've always wondered where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough.
Really? So you don't know?
Don't know what?
Oh, maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Kat?
Are you referring to the goddess's tears legend?
That's the one. Never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version.
Go on, I'm very curious.
Alright then. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess.
I know Bailey does have that stare. Like he does. Hyde has the same stare sometimes. Okay.
That cursed forward-facing character
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. You're not supposed to look at the camera.
That goddess had many children, but of all her children, one she liked best. They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, "Even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle, they will love me and take care of me." She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godling sat on the edge of a cloud pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them and they lost their balance.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it's not a sad story.
Alright then.
Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground, and immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Eon and the human Ray, just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. Alright, Eon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Eon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As days passed by, Eon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, of famines and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Eon went to see their mother, the goddess,
That old hag.
ha, give her a chance, my love, she improves. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her.
That reminds me of someone.
I promise you, she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Aeon, "Get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die just like your fiancé." Fucking harsh.
Yeah.
Yuck. And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, "I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Rei by my side?" Down to get married they went. For many hours, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours, she was despondent and sulked. Then finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Rei. They were in the field where Rei had first found Aeon. They wore garlands of flowers and they were surrounded with people they loved. I thought Bailey said this was a short fucking version.
I know.
I'm here reading a goddamn like litany or some shit. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. Who called Homer to tell a tale?
Yeah.
Yep, starting to read the fucking Odyssey over here.
Yeah. Well, he did say it was an epic. A poetry.
Poetry, fine. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Rei danced with it. And so the goddess said, "For each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other." And according to the elves, that's how we came to be. So a human fucked a god.
Yep.
Or deity. And then bam, elf. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. My love, are you tearing up?
It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. Now Bailey's like, what the fuck? Why are you guys like looking at me like that?
Cursed.
Yeah.
Cursed.
You're a born legend teller, Mr. Bailey's.
Aeon wasn't Zeus. Come on.
Zeus is a dick. Like, he wouldn't sit quietly in a corner ever. That was an astonishing rendition of that story.
Yeah, that was epic.
Yeah, we know it was long.
I'm not gonna look at Rain the same way now. It's just a silly legend.
It's not silly at all. And you're right, the goddess is a lot better than your mother.
Told you.
The first game, their storyline, spoilers, their storyline was basically that they're dating, and secretly, because elves are super racist and didn't want him dating non-elves, and the ending was, hey, I cut off my family because fuck them racist assholes.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, it was.
My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling, and I always see cozy spelled with a Z, not an S.
I know.
Okay.
My bedroom when I was a little girl was on the top floor. So I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great.
Elves are super racist. Well, you ain't telling me any news here. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure.
Oh, cat!
Ah, look, here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Oof, That's a very wet little guy.
Poor Gala, did he just shake rain all over you?
He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat? Cat?
No, but he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. By the way, he's an actual cat. He's not a Nekomimi cat person, shapeshifter. Because they can shapeshift on command into cats. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either.
Maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got Hyde too.
Now that's an apt comparison. It seems that he might be looking for something though. Or someone? If that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. He came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either.
It's gone. And there he goes. The cat needed a fucking drink.
The cat never gets a drink. I wanted to give it milk because I can make milk. That is one of the drinks I serve is milk. And no, I can't. And the last storyline based achievement you get is based on that cat. I will not spoil that right now. I mean, this game has been out forever, so you can look it up and find
Forever,
it
it's been like
anywhere.
3 months.
In game time, that's forever.
Okay, fair enough.
Very mysterious.
Look, your seat's now wet. Congratulations.
Yeah, he never mentions that.
What did I miss? A cat, apparently. Ah yes, I saw it go. What was that about?
We're not entirely sure. He has come by a handful of times, but he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything. I was saying he might be looking for someone.
Ah, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messengers between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles.
Don't dogs do that too?
No, they look cute to get food and cuddle.
Not mysterious?
Yeah.
Good point.
I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually. No comment.
See, there's his stare.
Yep. Uh-huh. Anyhow, what was that call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. Process, speaking of which, my mom went to a trip to the city in Rio's countryside a couple weeks, and she went to a coffee farm and bought a couple coffee cherries and gave me one to taste. It's interesting.
We've had... the flour we had, was it made from the cherries?
I think the flour was made from the cherries.
Yeah,
'cause-
we've had coffee flour, which is made from the dried and ground up cherries. It actually is not too bad in baking. We made some chocolate cake pops that use that.
We also made coffee bean cookies. out of
Those were good.
Yeah, those were amazing. We need more.
Mm-hmm.
I just want floors I can walk on.
That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde.
I am particular, in the sense that I want it to look good. But he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, peak design trends. That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. Ah, I shouldn't have brought that up. Truce. Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed? My job, time.
Gala the werewolf works in a hospital.
Your job? Time? I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. For us to do something like Something between a melon and celery.
I don't want it then.
I don't want it. No,
I don't like celery.
Whatever they did to process, like the husks, the cherry stuff.
Into the flour,
Into the
it made it
flour?
taste earthy.
Yes.
I don't know why.
It might have been unripe.
Okay.
I hope it was unripe then. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. But Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. That's not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is a problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Oh. Couple fight.
They're not officially a couple.
I ship them.
I know.
You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine.
Indeed.
You know, being like this all together when it's dark and damp, and feeling good and safe, and home, it's a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like.
I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Cat. Frost, you should plant it and find out.
I think you should.
I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Our patrons' comfort has been always been our priority. Goal very much achieved then.
That, and also you all are all right. It sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with their own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week or a month or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time. Cheers to that.
Here, here.
Heh.
You are all welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by to give you news.
And to get Fury remedies. I keep seeing Fury and keep wanting to say furry because I see like the double R.
I know. It doesn't have a double R though. It's Fury.
You probably did a good enough job
Frost,
planting
yeah.
them because we've fucked up some seeds before. Like I'm pretty sure that wasn't deep enough, but the plant still grows and is alive.
The plant will want to grow no matter what.
And to listen in on the drama.
We can't wait to welcome you back.
Look, the rain fucking stopped.
It did.
I think the rain is over. And we've kept you up for a while already, Kat.
Here. Can I get some... Wrong button. Some, yeah, let's do that one. Calmer music.
Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night called.
You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes.
Alright. Good night, Kat. Good night.
Good night, you two.
See, they went together to go fuck.
Let's go, darling.
Let's. Good night, Kat. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and on other nights.
No, thank you for everything. Truly. Have a good rest, Cat. Will do.
Now they're going home to fuck too.
I mean, probably.
You guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me. Just hold the door for me a second longer.
Eek, bye. What are you doing?
I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar.
It's not a bar, it's a coffee
it's not
shop.
a bar. I can do both.
You're silly.
Maybe, but I love you.
I love you too. Bustling, busy, and a buzz. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like, to have a chosen hive. Okay.
Yeah, all these guys are
Scene.
fucking.
Yeah.
They're all fucking.
I will point out that Hyde the vampire, it's canon that he's been married and divorced in the universe, and that experience has taught him he does not want to be married again. But yeah, I definitely see them as a ship. Like, I don't want to...
They're a ship.
They're a ship.
Don't lie, that's a ship.
Yeah, and our coffee shop is called Coffee Talk.
Roll credits?
Yeah, I know. And we get a newspaper every day.
So was the bald dude the director the whole time? Because he's got like little bits of hair.
No,
shown
I don't
there.
think so. I think the bald dude is an underling. Here, here's the joke, Frost. Do you know the ICE department in the U.S. that's basically deportation and immigration? Yeah, this is fire. Get it? Get it? It's the same type of agency. Ha ha ha. Hey, look, there's the picture. Right there. And hides camera because that's his ending. They both showed up. Hold on.
Oh god, you're at 6. Yeah, Lua and Lucas don't have it at full.
I told you, I fucked up day 1. So I don't know if I'll actually get that. Or first stream, not day 1. It was day 2. It was still fucked up. Okay.
I mean, that's totally
Aqua
okay.
is a freelance game designer. Myrtle is her, not canon, girlfriend who works for Bethesda?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Or-
in-game Bethesda.
Or she works for something.
This is our dad. Time travel
Yeah,
fuckery.
time travel fuckery.
Okay. Somehow this feels like deja vu.
Oh god. Hey.
Welcome, Officer Georgie. Again, I don't know if that's actually how his name is pronounced. Georgie.
What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is.
Yep, deja vu.
She's releasing Skyrim for Chat GPT. What?
Nothing. Everything is fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout.
That's good news. Heh, you know? This weather has kind of grown on me. Ha, took a wrong time to take a
Right
drink.
as I take some water. Really?
Yeah. Not something I like to have forever, of course. But the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me.
Interesting. What does it sound like to you?
Huh. No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something.
Perfect. What would you like?
Make me whatever I ordered a couple of weeks
Oh
ago.
god.
I don't have the memory for this.
A couple of weeks ago, no, I know what you're supposed to give him on the first day, and that was literally the first drink I served during the stream. I think I went with red. I'm gonna go with red
You gave him red.
and hope. So here.
Because I know the first day, it was literally, we have these new drinks.
And only those, because we,
Yeah.
our supplier fucked up or
I'm
something.
halfway voting, like, you do red like you think it is.
I'm gonna do red.
And then if it's like, this isn't what you gave me, you just like, oh no, let me back
Nah, I'm
out to the
fine.
main
This
menu.
this is not a perfect run anyways, so
Let me grab some water while you make that.
okay.
Oh. You were promoting a new tea selection at the time.
See. Good times.
I remember it had an interesting color. I'll take whatever you gave me that day. That's not real fucking helpful because they're both interesting colors.
I know, one is bright red and one's bright blue. I'm gonna do red and I'll read out the lines while you're gone. I don't know if you heard me say that. Namek, look! A chair! No, my chair doesn't have a pillow, so she's never interested in it. Okay, I'm gonna give him this and hopefully... Oh, nope, it was the wrong one. Fuck. Oh well, got an achievement for it. Here you go, officer. Not really what I ordered, I think. Oh, it isn't? It doesn't affect his ending at this point, so I don't care. You're right, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll take it anyway. As long as it doesn't have milk in it. Because Officer Georgie is lactose intolerant. I see, alright. I'm sorry once again. You alright? I feel like I've been making so many mistakes lately. I wonder why. I chose poorly. I got an achievement for it though.
What was it?
Serve someone the wrong drink for the first time.
It took you till today to do that?
Yeah, because what I fucked up was giving an item.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, did you have an item right now?
No. On the first stream, on the second day, I did not give an item I was supposed to get a perfect run.
Gotcha.
So,
Do you ever take a break?
yes, of course, Officer Georgie is lactose intolerant, which is why during his asshole playthrough, when Peter
Giving him
does it,
milk.
he's giving him something with milk in it every single time.
When was the last time you closed up shop?
I don't remember.
You should take a break. Really, close up shop when you can. Take a week off or something. Oh god, you forgot to take the screwdriver in the beginning of the game.
No, I forgot to give the fidget spinner to the cat. No, I'm not kidding.
Oh my
That's what I
God.
forgot. I forgot to give the contact information to the pop singer cat lady. Like, that's what I forgot, and I was kicking myself for it.
Yeah, take a week off or something.
I'll consider it. How are you, officer? How's work?
Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple of days since I was here, but I admit a lot has happened.
Oh?
Patience, pal. We don't have all the players here to complete the story yet.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Well, technically, no. Since you time travel, so to speak.
Oh,
you
I
can
could. I
play
just don't want
any
to.
Single day.
Here, let me show that off right now.
Yeah. Wait, can you actually do it from here?
Yeah. You can jump to any game, change, like say if I go here and pick a different choice, it'll affect, say this one. That's not actually an order. If I do something here, it will affect, this one. But I can, whenever you play this game to see all the endings, you don't have to go through it all 4 times. You can literally time travel, air quotes, to the day that you need to make the different choice, and then go to the day that it will show the choice. So I'm just gonna... Okay. Oh, is someone else coming?
2 more.
Alright then. But what do you mean complete the story?
4th wall break. Well, like I said, there's been a lot going on.
Last we saw Georgie, he had just solved the crime that he was after that involved a haunted tree.
I can't recount the whole thing alone.
I see.
But you know, Kat? For a while, this old man felt like he'd been living in a stagnant pool. No, the mystery character might be right now because we haven't seen them. So we have no fucking clue who they are? Or did we
Oh,
actually
no,
miss
here.
something?
I assume you're talking about right here. If you haven't played before, it will show you how many people can show up. See, look at
wait,
this
no.
day.
There is a
I'm
mystery.
missing someone.
You are missing someone.
But that means I made the wrong choice somewhere.
And somebody was supposed to have shown
And
up.
someone was supposed to show up. If you do an asshole playthrough the whole time, after like here, you'll stop seeing Riona. So all these spots that have Riona on it will be black.
Is that Gumshoe? No idea.
I have no idea. That's not his name here if it is. Okay.
When he thought he started out on a flowing stream, it didn't take long for him to find out it wasn't a stream or even a pool. It was more like a mud puddle that was constantly being filled up with dirt year after year. And well, no matter how much he tried to keep it clean, the puddle would always dry out before any of his attempts bear fruit every single time. He'd end up stuck on the bottom with only occasional rainwater keeping his existence going.
Right.
Rossett Gumshoe is a detective from Ace Attorney series that looks like one of the characters here, which I assume would be the detective that showed up one time.
Yeah, he showed up once, and that's because we did the right thing.
Yeah.
It could be because, you draw inspiration from characters everywhere, even if it's not officially him.
It did look like an Ace Attorney character.
I know,
but I'm like,
I know.
You know what? I don't know.
Anyways.
However, after a bout of heavy rain, he discovered a small crack of hope. A thin line leading to another flowing water in the original direction he wanted. Know what I'm saying?
I think so. Here. Well, I will go look at him again. I forgot what his name was. He has an achievement, though, so we can go look at it. Yeah, Detective something. We can look at it later. Okay. Because this is the last day of the game. Lucas is in the house, yo. If Riona shows up, you want to switch?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey.
What's up, what's up, what's up? And you, Pops, how goes it?
Oh, I thought that was directed at Georgie. And,
It is.
No, like, the triple what's up. And then
Oh,
what's
yeah,
up,
I know.
What's up? I thought that was directed at Georgie.
Me too.
Anyways,
Anyways.
all good. You're in high spirits, aren't you?
Always. Anyways, Pops, what's shaking?
I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy?
You're right, and I probably should explain, but first. Dear Cat, may I put it in order? You may? Haha. I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top.
Give him a dick.
I'm gonna make a dick.
Make him a dick.
Blue pea latte. Alright, one dick coming up. Here, let's wiggle it some. Kinda looks more like a dildo now. Oh well. There's some balls. Here. Doop. It's shooting out stuff. Yes. Okay. Here, I'm gonna sit here a little bit just to get some more time towards that achievement. You have to make latte art for so many...
Wait, his name might be McQueen.
Fuck,
I think
his name is
McQueen.
McQueen. Yep, that's him. Does he deal with ghosts and paranormal things in Ace Attorney? Because that would be a nice little hidden Easter egg then. Because I've never played an Ace Attorney game.
What the fuck?
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna serve it to him. Blue pea latte.
It's a dick.
It's a dick. A cup of blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. A masterpiece, eh? I like your confidence.
Enjoy this dick.
And he took a picture of it. Anyways, cheers. No comments, apparently. Nice. Thanks, Cat.
So what's up, kid?
All's well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Yeah, we'll switch when she gets here.
Okay.
Oh, so Miss Riona's coming. Yep, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Haha. Oh, why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff.
Tisk tisk.
What? What is it?
I know you're a hustler, kid.
He's a influencer.
Your schedule is probably not like everyone else's. But I hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although, I know next to nothing about Banshee biology.
Doesn't she do late night deliveries for Gruber?
Oh?
Sometimes she does deliveries until morning.
Then never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier.
Phew. I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time?
Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults, so I was just playing around as a nosy and annoying old guy. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things, too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know?
It happens.
As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yep. So, were you staying up because of the new podcast you posted? Oh, yes. Have you watched it?
What podcast?
The link is on my Teach Show, Pops.
That was a podcast?
You've already seen it too? Oh man, I'm stoked.
Hold up. Frosta, no, sorry. I meant the one in the game is Francis McQueen. Correct. The one in Ace Attorney is Dick Gumshoe. There's quite a bit of weird shit in Ace Attorney, like your coworker gets killed in the second mission and she starts possessing her sister every once in a while.
Yeah, it's probably a spoof then, because he came in to talk to Georgie about dealing with ghosts. Because there's a haunted tree, which turned out to not actually be haunted. But that was a long story.
That was a weird one. With how dark everything was, lighting-wise.
So it was too dark, huh? I'll keep that in mind. I admit what you call the ghost hunting segment was shot kind of spontaneously. But what do you think about the whole thing, Pops? You too, Kat. Tell me. Oh, I saw the post, but I haven't had the time to watch it yet. I'm sorry. Oh, well, don't be sorry. But go watch it when you have the time, alright? Will do.
Well, since I thought it was a ghost hunt, I didn't, you know...
He's afraid of ghosts, by the way.
I didn't watch it all the way to the end.
Okay, that's fair. Understandable.
My daughter enjoyed watching the whole thing, though.
Ah, that's so great to know.
She told me Rachel was there too. What gives?
Rachel? Yeah, she was our first guest. Oh, so did you film the episode right after you three talked about it the other day? Exactly, that's why it was spontaneously done. But the whole thing is not all about ghost hunting, Pops. That was just the clickbait. The actual story is...
I know. My daughter summarized it for me. You brought up the street. And the tree too, didn't you?
Exactly. Because it was part of our plan, right? Oh, there we go. Welcome, Miss Riona. Hello.
I'll take over, Lucas. Lady, finally, you're here. Good evening, miss.
Hi, everyone.
Was the traffic bad for you?
No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize.
Nah, you're not late. I'm just early.
Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would.
Well, that's
So,
easy.
coffee, lots of honey. Here you go. Oh. No, okay.
Did you just, hey.
Yeah, I got Lucas all the way up. But
Poor Lua.
why not Lua? What did I do to Lua?
Who knows?
Did I give her something wrong?
You might have.
But I didn't get the achievement before now for wrong drinks.
Maybe it wasn't entirely wrong?
I don't know.
I don't either. That's what I used to order back in the day.
Really?
So what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for days for something, apparently. Does that include you as well?
Yes, but those are just my regular working hours.
See? See? And? I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Oh, by the way, thank you for telling me about the pie shop, miss. Somehow I didn't know it existed.
Are you talking about Disco Pie?
Yep, that place closes up at midnight. It follows the schedule of the pub adjacent to it. Now my daughter can get pie even when I'm home late.
I see. That's good. I swear I'm not trying to point your regulars in the direction of your rival, Cat. It's fine, it's fine.
What rival?
Maybe I should start selling food here.
Did I miss something? I'm wondering too. Well, as you probably know, especially if you follow my T-Chill, we started a vlog/podcast thing. Right. My daughter watched the first episode yesterday.
Did she like it?
She loved it. I heard her laughing all the way.
I'm glad. So, what is the vlog/podcast thing really?
Yeah, please clarify. I saw you had this walk-around session in the episode. I thought podcasts are supposed to be voice only.
Come here, Nutmeg.
Aww. Like a radio show, but you don't need to catch it live. Well, nowadays there are a lot of podcasts with videos. Voice is still the most important part though, and we did have the carpool podcast later in that episode. So usually there will be two versions of the same episode, the voice only one on audio streaming platforms, and the full video posted on video streaming platforms. Ah, I see. Yeah, come here.
Sounds difficult to create both at the same time. It must require a lot of planning, doesn't it?
It does. If you're not the Lucas, that is. Thank you, Nutmeg. Thanks to my editing and interviewing skills, you can enjoy the action session in the voice-only version all the same. I see. It wouldn't be possible to make the episode as compelling, though, without Lady Riona giving us good information to make the episode work. Somehow, her voice really resonates well in the mic. So it was a joy to edit it into the narration, haha. Also, Rachel was probably the best first guest we could have gotten. We even got a sneak preview of her new singles. I hate how cringy this guy is while having my name.
Yeah, he's a little over the top. Yeah, we'll agree with that. He adds a different element to the game, at least.
Our first episode got tons of views because of that.
Really? That's great. But I wonder if that was cleared by her manager.
Also, he was like far cringier, like one or even two streams ago.
Yeah,
Like,
he's toned down throughout the game, so you can imagine the beginning of the game.
Jeez.
Also, Rachel's manager is her dad, so
Yeah, probably not. But she knows what she's doing, I'm sure.
I can see why you two stayed up for days now.
Sounds great, y'all. So, Miss,
Yes.
are you enjoying your new role as a show co-host?
Well, it's interesting so far, and I'm learning a lot of new skills. So I am eager to keep working on it. All the while I keep looking for auditions and honing my craft.
That's all I needed to know.
Yep.
Their best story. That is dodging the question, yes.
So, what else is in the episode?
Go watch it. Just kidding, it's okay. You can watch it whenever.
I will, later after work. So, Mr. Lucas, you said this is part of your plan. And officer, you said you need all players to be here to form a complete story. What's with all that?
Pops, if you please. Alright, I'll start. Kat, do you remember when what we talked about a few days ago?
Which part?
I asked you and Gala which you preferred, wild rumors or bad press. Though you didn't answer.
Yes, I remember now. You said something about combining them, I think.
Yep, and that's where I and Lady Riona came in.
Is he winking?
He is winking.
Yeah, okay. Oh?
Pops was telling me about his meetup with the Grieving Vandals.
For his, crime case.
So, I know the whole story, and I get what they were going for. It's not that they want their friend to be remembered in a bad way. Yeah, they just want them to be remembered. Period. So, from talking with Pops, I had an idea. An idea to turn their actions into a neighborhood legend. Urban legend. With their and the victim's family's permission, of course.
The victim's family? When the officer asked me if I knew them, I was able to track them down. You did? That's great. How? We operate on a similar wavelength, which is the easiest way to explain it. It took a while, but I managed to reach them. I see, that makes sense. So you're trying to turn their act of vandalism into urban legend?
Exactly right.
Urban legend usually starts with hearsay, created from half-truths, half-exaggeration, from each speaker to the next listener.
Like a game of tag.
Or telephone.
I'd say telephone.
Sometimes they can even be all lies. But most of them often serve as a cautionary tale.
Yep. But the best thing about this one is it's all real. It really didn't take too much for me to tweak it into a whole new story.
Why did it need tweaking?
To make it less clear, of course. Because you want everyone to get curious. If you explain everything all at once, there's no mystery for others to dig into. Once they're hooked on the premise, folks will try finding things out on their own. And in this case, because the tree already has an actual long history, those who dig for more information will surely fall down the rabbit hole. Other content creators who are into this stuff will lap it up. And they tend to be big. Then, the rest is history. Their friend's memory will have a life of its own.
I see what you mean.
I guess the cautionary tale of albino alligators in the sewer systems.
This one was a couple of gnomes were vandalizing cars on a street because the city went back on a promise to not remove a dead tree from the street, which was the murdered corpse of one of their friends. This game gets very dark.
Because yeah, you kill whatever species they are, and they turn into a tree instead of like, there's a body. Like, nope, tree.
Did you have the story in yesterday's episode?
Part of it. We're planning to discuss it further in a couple of episodes. Yes, a tree.
A dead tree, not a live one, a dead tree.
Because you need to give the impression time to propagate, you know? Honestly, it was probably good enough. Because my daughter couldn't stop asking me more about it. She knows the story based on my case. And she's been telling her friends at school about the video. Without letting them know it was my case, of course.
That would be bad. Sounds very promising, though.
You're telling me? That's great. Send our thanks to your daughter, Pops. On the bright side, it probably became a coffee table somewhere.
One could hope.
Tree. What?
This is all very different, but a somewhat exciting experience. How do you know this will all work out as intended?
We don't. It's not that easy to influence that many heads, you know?
Huh? But you're so confident. Because we'll never know the outcome of anything unless we try. That's true.
Hey, you got their best story arc simultaneously.
Oh, good. I didn't get that the first time I played on my personal account. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I forgot to give him the lighter back after that last time.
Well, congrats on taking
Sorry.
a step in the new direction, kiddos. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll join in on that. You want to become an influencer too, Pops? Ha, could you imagine? Nah, I meant taking a step into a new direction. How about Georgie Williams, private investigator, sounds?
Wow, really?
For real? Nah, I'm kidding. Or am I?
Who really knows at this point? I mean, I think it fits you well.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, miss.
I might have to leave soon.
Huh? Why?
I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day.
Oh, word? Let's go then.
You can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back.
Yeah, eat more coffee. That's food. Coffee's a meal.
Coffee's a meal.
Nah, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss.
You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it. I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me.
Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you too. Bye, Cat.
See you again soon.
Consume caffeine, just get a really
Goodbye.
thick creamer. Insert heavy cream and butter. No joke, heavy cream and butter added to coffee is actually really fucking delicious.
Not good for you, though.
Probably not good for you. Hey, look, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So, just you and me now.
Nothing wrong with that.
I have to go soon, though. Duty calls.
Sure.
Now, who is it?
Freya.
Look who the fuck it is.
The pixie. I think she's a pixie.
I thought she was human.
She's not. I didn't think she was human.
I thought Freya was human.
I thought the first game said Freya wasn't human.
You're gonna
Oh.
make me look this up.
How are you? Freya.
Hey, Miss Green Hair.
Hey, officer. Long time no see.
I heard you've been going around the world, huh?
Around the world is a bit much. I would like you to look this up. But I've been somewhere. I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Heh.
Right. Well, as much as I like to stay in chat, duty calls.
Aw, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie.
Yeah. Don't forget to tell Kat the truth, okay?
Question mark.
Later, Kat.
I will.
Hold on. I know you have like a species.
Hold on,
thing.
so-
No, she's human.
Insert heavy cream and butter. And then speaking of which, there's a coffee shop manager simulator where you can make your own coffee drinks, which may or may not include options such as fish sauce and mayonnaise. No. I thought she was some sort of fae creature.
Nope, she's human. She just
Oh.
looks like that.
No, I thought it was implied, not outright said.
Nope, she's human.
Okay, anyways.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
take
you
over
take
so
over.
that you're not talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Right, let me move over there. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend. Kat, what's up?
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Before you start blaming me, it was a last minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. Freya's the one that was basically in most
Every
nights
single night. Yeah.
in the first one.
All but like one or two.
And in this one, she's like, here.
This is it,
This
yeah.
is it. This is all you see.
So what makes you return sooner than expected?
Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever? No.
Espresso.
Oh. Yep, you have a good memory. The first time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. Frost said, and you can combine whatever ingredients you want, so that means you can serve a whole large cup of butter with whipped cream and cherries. That's a drink.
Uh-huh.
It's a drink. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I've ever had.
Thank you.
One espresso for me, please. That sounds horrifying though, just like, here's
it
a drink.
does.
Whatever you want.
Here you go, Freya. A cup of triple shot espresso for you.
That's what I'm wanting. Great. Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks.
So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Here, hold on.
Does Freya even show up here?
No, she doesn't. That's the thing.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah. Which part?
Something about telling me the truth?
Ah. Well, about that. Make eye contact, come on. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon, and it's really, really far away.
What?
I know. It was impulsive, it was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for this year's rotation. Which means I need to pack and get ready really soon.
It's not a scam, is it?
Of course not. Frost said the name of the game is Espresso Tycoon.
No.
I'm gonna go look at that after this.
How long is it gonna be?
I don't know. Probably a few months. But I might try to keep traveling after that.
She's a journalist turned book writer. Okay.
Kat? Are you sad?
Nope.
Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay?
I said I'm not sad.
Aww. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right?
Oh, you have no idea.
Spill it. Everything. Is this roll credits?
Alright. So it started around 2 weeks ago.
This feels like roll credits.
It's roll credits.
Hey, okay. Do you want me to narrate, or is it technically you?
You do it.
Okay. Aqua's working on her game while Myrtle helps from time to time. They're a good team.
Cough, cough, dating, cough, cough.
Now they're fucking.
I ship it.
Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and the Magnolian Steppe. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread around all of Seattle. And Gala is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms, to Hyde's obvious displeasure and secret joy. Lua and Bailey's bought a little house with large windows, a small garden, and an extra bedroom. Bailey's has been using it as a workspace, but it stands ready to fulfill a whole other function when the time is right.
Those are fast.
I know! The Neko Shell Cross Arami collaboration was a success as a new single was released on time. Even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she said. In spite of its impromptu nature, their first vlogcast was a success, especially with Rachel's appearance boosting the views. Lucas's team joined the production a few episodes later, and they're thinking about eventually covering the home states
and communities.
Word of mouth spread the story of the accident resulting in a combination of history and urban legend. A petition was then created to memorialize the site, which was successfully included in the area renewal process.
Roll credits.
And roll credits. I don't like how that last half has half. It feels like it has half the time of everything else on
I
there.
know.
It's like just read. And it's worse to read it out loud because I'm trying to make the words actually make sense coming out of my mouth than just
Try.
word salad or just utter nonsense and garbage, which occasionally does happen. My mouth doesn't work correctly all the time.
Mine either.
My intonation fucks up half the time anyway.
It depends on if my brain wants to work.
But look, it's roll credits.
I'm not skipping past this because I do appreciate all the work that goes into a good game. I don't want to just skip over it because I feel like that's mean.
Unless, it's the third time we've seen it, in which case it's fucking go.
Yeah, that's true.
But
at least the first time, ending this first streaming playthrough. I mean, I'm still gonna do some things before we get off stream.
You mean you want to finish the drink catalog?
Yeah, I want to finish the drink catalog. But I won't because I messed something up and didn't get one of the in-game ones.
Oh, you're actually missing one?
I'm missing one.
You're positive about that?
It has a star and it was supposed to be that last episode. Or that last day.
I wonder what you did then.
I don't know. Because I also didn't get the thing on the back wall that goes with it as well.
Interesting. Frost, are they from the same studio? Frost said the detective and the officer are from another game, the Dark Side Detective.
Ah, okay.
So that would make a lot of sense that it's like, look, it's a crossover here for this. Now, Meg, do you realize how spoiled you are?
She's cold. She's shivering.
Aww.
Yeah.
Look, and you, so special.
Yeah. There's a blanket behind you.
I was gonna do this for
Okay.
her since it's gonna help a little. Does
Get
that
him.
help?
Get him.
Does that help?
He's
Come here.
warmer
Come
than
here.
me. Go
Come here.
go
I
cuddle
will warm
him.
you up. Ooh, look.
I'll read all this. Hello?
Jump scare.
Yeah, those things are still missing from the back wall. The fuck? This should not be happening. Okay,
Jump
give me...
scare. Jump
No,
scare.
I need a guide. I am not missing this
You're not
opportunity.
missing this opportunity?
Fuck,
Okay.
this is not supposed to happen until I've seen all the dialogue. From what I know.
Ooh. Hang on. So
The fuck?
this is the
on.
only. This is the only
I
thing
know
you
what it
want?
is. Hold
Okay,
on.
here we go.
It's just that my phone's over there, so I need your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Why am I expecting like a Five Nights at Freddy's-esque jump scare here? Like you served the wrong drink. Just that. Do you think maybe they like ran an update and did an update and you can do it without having to like fully 100% everything? You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. Did you have to do something to it?
No.
You're positive.
Yes.
Give item?
Like, I've done
Anything?
this on my personal playthrough, but I did not get it until it was all the way through. Instead, Riona showed up here and told me that I had more to discover. And that's what she did, until I finally played the game 4 times to get this. I hope you enjoy this small offering of ours.
Creepy.
Don't worry, it's on the house. We'll be open all night, so feel free to stay a while. As long as you'd like. Until you feel you're ready to leave.
Suddenly phasmophobia.
You've now seen the big picture, however, there's more to be seen. Okay, so maybe they did do a patch? Because Riona was supposed to show up and say, hey, you haven't seen everything yet. And instead we got that screen.
Are you here? Are you French?
I mean, it is a
you
ghost. Like, I'll spoil that much. Actually, I'll spoil it all the way. It's a tribute to someone who died during the making of the game. Someone who was working on the game. The cat was his cat, and that's how you get the achievement, reunite Tofu with his owner. Okay, I'm gonna go through the extras to show things off, okay? So here's the achievements. Yay. I'm not gonna actually hover over all of them. See?
Yep.
Yeah.
It
So
still sounds like you probably have to do everything though.
I know, but I'm just so confused because I was expecting Riona to show up and me talk to myself to Riona. I hit the wrong thing. Okay, gallery. Also, different pathways, not just different endings, will give you different photos, and it's an achievement to get all the photos. And the ones that show up in the daily, like, Tamagotchi, you had to click on it for it to appear here. So I am missing quite a few. But you can also see that I filled in quite a few.
Oh, and just their general fucking artwork.
Yeah, deciding what they were gonna look like.
I'm so glad they didn't go with the fucking shades.
I
'Cause
know.
He looked more douchey than. I don't know. Would you call him douchey
Well,
right now?
I don't like the beginning.
That looks like Hexmania.
I
from
know.
Fucking Pokemon.
I like Look, what hairstyle? You want her bald?
No, that's just the ring. The lady from the ring has number 5.
I know.
But actually combed or brushed. Are those
All
ones
the
from
one.
newspaper?
These are all the pictures from the newspapers. Yeah.
Apparently there was a Dark Side Detective crossover DLC for Coffee Talk 1. There was DLC for Coffee Talk 1? Did we miss something?
I guess we did
The
because.
fuck?
Yeah.
I don't remember this. Can I make an actual Milky Way?
No, thank you. I don't particularly like mint. See, this is the tribute.
That's your cue.
This is how you're supposed to know what to serve him. And that's tofu. Okay. So, I'm not doing the challenge endless. Like, I'm not doing that on stream. I don't care. But I do want all of these filled out. Because, yeah, one of the in-game drinks is a green tea variant. And it can only be in-game, so I definitely miss that. Which is very sad.
I see it. Can I just call it out and you
Yeah.
trigger it and see? Yeah, it's green tea, honey, milk.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't give me that unless I trigger it in-game, though. Yeah, see?
You're correct.
Yeah, it has to be
It has
triggered
to be
through the event.
in that event. Served to that person
Yep.
right then and there.
And then if you come back here, it will give you
It will
that
be
drink. Well, that's a new one. Green tea and ginger? Okay.
Oh, it was process. Oh wait, it was an April Fool's tweet from the Coffee Talk publisher. So the DLC is a fake.
Well, I wondered because there have been instances where we have a game on Xbox
That gets an update.
that gets an update or DLC for a Steam version, but not for the Xbox version. Because the game Kiwi that we played has more to it, more content. But it was only for Steam and not for
Not for
Xbox
console. Fuck, not for
console. And we were playing it on the Xbox.
And as much fun as that game was, I don't foresee us off screen redoing like 100% all the way through on that just to get a DLC and finish it to like now true completion.
Yeah.
No,
Because
no
we had to go
offense.
all the way through it again.
No
and it was a
offense
good
to that.
game, but no.
If it were to release on console without like a second thought, just like we're buying the DLC.
Yep.
Hey, look, we're back in Kiwi, and we're gonna do that now. But no, like it didn't release for some reason. Well, I guess we're not gonna see it. I do wonder what held that one back or why it doesn't exist.
I have no idea. Honestly. Because I think, it's a good game. Just. Oh.
Is that new?
No, I did that one. Fuck. That's because I did tea. Fuck. Not green tea, because that's a tea-based one.
You think that's the only one that you missed, by the way? That one named one?
No. Because I skipped right to green tea to see if that would trigger.
No. Like, do you think that's the only storyline related?
Oh, yeah. No, I know it
green?
is. Because now that I'm thinking about it, there are 4. That sweet coffee at the end was 1. Because otherwise it'd be just coffee with honey. Because I think Georgie has to comment on it that he made that a lot. Had not made that. Okay. I am halfway a little sad that a lot of these, the reason I miss so many of these is because they're not needed in any good, like, perfect playthrough. See, the Grinch. But I do understand, like, oh yeah, play it yourself and see what happens. It's understandable, it's just sad.
Are you still missing drinks here?
Maybe. That might have been the
That was a
last
new
one.
one.
Okay, I'm just missing one then.
The one that would be the 5-star?
Yeah, hold on. For anyone else who's looking for help, like later on YouTube or something.
It sounds like a crossover thing,
Okay.
though, Frost.
Okay, this one I'm missing one. One tea-based. Let's go. That was it. Fuck. Fuck me. Okay. So anyone else? Again, just if later someone is looking and needs a recipe and you're looking at this video for some reason.
Wait, are you done with all the coffee ones too?
No, I'm doing this so it's at the end of the video. Maybe we can mark it like, here's all the things.
So then why didn't you do the coffee ones first, and then we could do that?
Shh, don't say that. Okay. Coffee, milk.
I think she's just gonna fucking brute force it.
No, I want to brute force it. Because I've played this game to completion. I know all the recipes. There are guides. I'm just very stubborn.
So take it more of a, this is just an opportunity to just shoot the shit.
Well, and this is a
Do
good opportunity to
whatever.
chat with you, you
Yeah.
know? Since we're not preoccupied with the actual game.
Reading shit, trying to not die.
Well, we don't
Oh.
die in this one.
Or do we?
We
No.
just piss people off because you give a lactose intolerant cop milk.
That's gonna be so funny. But I think that's gonna be a while, I think.
Yeah, because
Mostly
we have a
'cause-
few other games to come in.
Wow.
So the asshole run is gonna be a while.
Well, because, what's it called? Oxenfree 2, I think, releases Wednesday?
And you're playing that Thursday, yeah.
And I thought we were gonna have that last October, but it kept getting pushed back. Jingle Beans?
It's Santa!
Oh my
Look,
god.
it's a Santa! I love it.
Oh my god.
I never noticed the Santa there.
So, I guess ironically, we're like on a single player week, with the exception of
We
game
are, yeah.
Because we've got Oxenfree 2 on Thursday, which I'm expecting to be like mild horror, or no, horror isn't the right word for.
Oxenfree is kind of just.
Thriller?
Thriller might be the right word.
Suspense?
Suspense is a good word. It's just creepy, but in a good way, and not. It doesn't actually just jump scare anything. Yeah, for us, we know. We're sad.
We're gonna need you to do some percussive maintenance on your PC and see if that gets it back up and running. Oh my gosh.
We are waiting for you for Valheim and Ember. Like, we don't want to leave you behind, so we're switching those out with other things.
Valheim is getting a nice update where we can tweak up resource collecting, and we can take metal through portals, so that's
Toggle
that's
things.
a really good thing.
If you've ever watched us set up a map on Don't Starve Together, how you can toggle off bosses, events,
We
seasons.
can turn the raids off, so we no longer have to deal with the forest is moving.
Or we can turn them up to extreme.
Like every 5 minutes, there's a new raid. Fuck you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Do you want to be hardcore and have permadeath? Fuck you too.
Like, you lose everything permanently when you die. You can do that too.
Reset your skills back to 0 on death.
Yeah.
But like
We're not doing that. I'm not a masochist.
Plus, I feel like the resource gathering and moving is taking so long as it is that I just want to tweak everything up to max. Be like, all right, let's go.
Oh, and we now have twice the chance to find the merchant, because he now has a sister.
Look at Valheim as a tower defense now. It's turning into it. And you'll send it to a friend of yours this week to see if he can figure something I wonder why I decided to just tell you, all right, I'm gonna head out.
I'm gonna head out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a troll PC right there.
Mhm.
But it's okay.
Oh, there's something else you missed that, not because of the computer, just because, we had no power for 80 consecutive hours.
All the
In a
food,
heat wave.
All the food. I'm so sad.
Yeah, we had an interesting week that week.
That week sucked.
If you go back and look at the streams, you'll see, like, a whole
Yeah,
week
there's
missing.
just like there's a week
Because
that's
we
just
were in a
gone.
hotel. Because we had no power, and all three of us were starting to get heat exhaustion. And by three, I do mean nutmeg too. So yeah, that was a great week. But you missed it. You missed that.
That's a good thing to miss. Well, mostly. Dude, when it takes out like game night, like we don't cancel
Yeah,
game night for
it took out
shit.
game night. Like it was off from like Wednesday to a
It's
Sunday.
Yeah, Wednesday to Sunday.
So we didn't do game night. We didn't do Thursday night. We didn't do Saturday. Like
We missed Crosus.
We missed Crosus, we missed-
raids. Like just like everything. We're just there. Like we were getting saltier by the day. Like it's fucking hot. We can't do anything.
I know, and then all the food in the fridge and freezer had to go.
Oh, if you love spending like $50 fucking a meal just to get fucking fast food for two people.
Because it had to be delivered, because
Yeah,
our
'cause it
car
had to
was
be
stuck in the
delivered.
garage.
Yeah, like
Because it's an electronic garage, and the person who knew how to unlock it was not in the house.
yep.
It was a fun experience. It was a fun experience.
Like, what's funny is if it had been like when we lost power for what was it? Like, was it 80
3
consecutive-
hours.
No,
Oh.
no.
That one?
The winter freeze.
The winter freeze, we only had it gone for like 2.5 days. It
Are you
was not.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure
And it took out all the
because
fish in 2.5 days.
it took out all the fish in that in like 2.5 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it had been like cold weather and we had no power, we would have just been firing up the goddamn grill.
I know. Like we could have cooked.
Frost
I've
said
got
that would
canned.
make me go full Amish and rediscover the fire just to have something. It would.
Except it
But
was
not
also
when it-
110.
Not when it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Do you know what that is in Celsius? Like it's
40
40s or
40
50s,
something.
yeah.
No, 50 would have to be
120.
It has to be
ish.
past 120.
Yeah. So no, it was like 100. It was like 40 something in Celsius here. It was hot,
It was too hot.
and it was a full, almost it was almost 3 weeks of that temperature during that little space.
Yeah, that sounds like summer in Rio. Yeah, fucking terrible, right?
Yeah.
And probably comparable amounts of humidity too, so fuck you. Like extra fuck you. Jeez, we can't even use like our old standards of like if it says it's 90 degrees, you just gotta plus 10 that. Now we're at a point where you have to like plus 12.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
it's getting
plus
like
12.
it's getting like 2 extra degrees now, so like it says it's 105. No, it's 117.
Because
and-
humidity.
And it's been really like the sun is a deadly laser. Don't like step away from your windows that have light coming in because it's fucking hot.
See, I can make this now.
That's a cool one. But no, it's been an interesting fucking time.
Oh, and we're getting a new skill in RuneScape.
Oh yeah, Necromancy comes out in a little less than a month. If you've been keeping up with any of the news that's been coming out from there.
I don't know why I didn't just do this.
The all?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, this. Okay, so here, if you want to like make a comment, here are all the recipes except for the one I missed in game.
I kind of don't understand how you missed it because if you got their best ending,
Yeah, I don't know
why
either.
Wouldn't you have?
Like,
why
it's right
wouldn't you
here.
Have, like triggered that. I don't get it.
I don't either. But again, what I messed up was giving Rachel Lucas's contact information on day 2. And
do you
instead,
really think it all compounded like that?
instead, she got to know him on day like 12. So what it was supposed to do was connect them earlier, and that does make a slight difference.
Cross said, yeah, I often joke that if you want to go to Rio in the summer, you'd better really love to be in a sauna 24/7.
That seems about right.
That seems about right here too. And I was outside all day today, and
It still wasn't that hot.
No, it wasn't that hot, but I swear, like, everything just got heavier from, like, me sweating.
Yeah.
And I have to be out there in
Yeah.
jeans because it's an active fucking construction site, so...
You have to
like,
have at least semi-protective clothing.
Yeah, like, something... At least long pants, but I can't exactly be out there in, like, black dress slacks, because those offer, like, no fucking protection. But...
Though, ironically enough, they'd be better in a kitchen, because you're supposed to do, things that don't stick as easily in case you dump a pot of boiling water on you.
It's ironic, right?
Yeah, it is ironic. It's funny. Here.
So, I feel like that was coffee talk.
Okay, yeah,
That's-
that was coffee talk. That, if you go back through all the videos, this was besides that last little bit, no looking it up, just I'm playing it. Hopefully we get the good endings run. The next run will be Peter being an asshole to everyone, because he wants to be an asshole to everyone, and that will get us different endings. So he's gonna be an asshole to everyone.
It'll be fun.
That won't be for at least the next month, maybe 2 months. We'll see when that happens.
I was
You'll
gonna-
see it
I
on
was
the
gonna say,
Discord.
like,
It'll pop
probably
up.
it'll probably be in October. I'm looking at the number. Oh, that's like in 3 months, but probably.
But probably, yeah, actually.
I mean, hang on. So, like a little mini bit of an update. Give everyone the cup of butter.
I don't
I
got
would
butter
force
in
them-
this game.
I would force them to do so.
I don't got butter in this game.
You want some exotic butters?
I would, actually. We need to pick some up when we're out.
I agree. So before we go, yeah, new game on Thursday for Oxenfree 2. It's a sequel to one that I played, but we have never streamed.
It was
So,
again,
yeah.
it was a game, the first game came out before we started streaming like this regularly. It was just a game that he played just like I played Coffee Talk. And since they were coming out, and they're both different types of games. You know, this is a visual novel, but choices matter. It was chill, but it also tackled a little bit difficult subjects.
You could almost call Oxenfree a visual novel as well, because you do have
Choices.
you do have
and-
choices, you do chat,
But you can actually walk around.
We didn't have to read them
Yeah.
out loud. There is voice acting, or at least Oxenfree 1 had voice acting.
But it's also creepy.
yeah, it's
like,
got that creep factor, and it's kind of interesting.
It is.
Like, I'd almost
I
pair it up
expected
with,
you
like,
to die
Firewatch.
in the first game. Yeah, Firewatch is another one that has a creep
I
factor.
think you can fail but not die. I think that's what happened. Frost remembers watching a bit of Oxenfree and remember it being weird. You remember correctly, it was weird.
And
that's why
that'll
we're
be
going to do
streamed
it.
Thursday. Oxenfree 2, which comes out on Wednesday. They didn't pay us to say that. We're just saying that out.
We're calling that out.
Yeah.
And then the other new game that we are completely aware of that we're going to play, the next closest available date, is Moving Out 2. Which
Yes.
drops mid-August. I think it's like August 15th.
I have
or
it
something.
written down, but
Somewhere around
I don't.
there.
I'm not right next to my calendar, so.
Well, I just remember August teen. So we have that to look forward to. Apparently it's now crossplay, so yes,
That'll be
moving out is
interesting.
fun. If RIP PC, I know, like if yours is back up and running and operational, or if we could help out somehow, and you do actually get yourself back up and running, if you want to, we're either dragging you along or you are welcome to come. I know, right?
Dragging him along doesn't seem like he gets a choice. That phrasing makes it seem like we're gonna force him to play with us.
Or fuck it, we can always do like ourselves doing it as a 2-player, and then look, Frost is back. Let's do it as a 3-player again.
It's not like we haven't played games like that multiple times
know.
over and over on the
I
stream.
know.
Cough, cough. Our 3 runs of all you
Overcooked?
can eat. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we have coming up in like the next month and a half that we're aware of that's new. Everything else is still just the usual. What are we still gonna knock out?
What are we trying to complete?
Kitaria Fables probably is like 1 or 2 away.
Hopefully.
I think.
We thought it would be 4 streams, and now it's been like 3 months.
I'm so fucking considering that if I could. I don't know how I would make it past customs and shit though. At all. Namek, what are you doing? What are you doing?
She's spoiled. That's what it is.
We need more Chaos Frost, that's all I'm saying. Namek, what are you doing?
She's attempting to lick.
I don't know. Kitaria Fables probably soon. There was one other game that we're playing that's like on its last leg. Tiny Tina.
Tiny
Tina's
Tina.
probably
We're
on its
almost
last leg.
done with the side quests.
Yeah, and then I'd be
Actually,
good
almost done.
to be done there. There was one more. I swear there's one more.
We phased out Slime Rancher because I spent like 3 hours in
During
one
that
stream
stupid fucking
just
Yoki
looking for
slime.
that slime, and I gave up until a new update comes out, and that's not out,
I feel like
sadly.
I feel like it's past due because I thought they were gonna do them like quarterly, and I thought it'd be like here already. I mean, I want Monomi Park to take their time. I want it to be done. Well, I don't want them to rush something because they have a deadline to meet and have it be a steaming pile of garbage.
Or broken.
Well, leave it broken and we'll find the glitches, or rather she'll find the glitches
Yay.
and how to break it, but not know how to replicate it.
Speaking of that, we have no idea when Mind Over Magic is getting an update. But
they're
you
still
can still
they're
play with
working
it.
on
I
Yes,
know.
we can.
Like you can do your run at some point with the full Wonk, Max Wonk.
Max Wonk. It has to be Max Wonk.
Max Wonk.
I know I love
There's
my
no other
order and
choice.
shit, but Max Wonk.
Max Wonk.
40-second ad. Fuck off. Why?
I don't know. I don't know when the ads play.
I don't believe
We don't get a choice in those, so if it was something bad, don't blame us. If it was food, that's very appropriate.
Okay, Frost couldn't hear anything during the 40 seconds. I feel like that was mostly just us. I would
Saying
almost
how
say
a game
reminiscing, but
developer should not be rushed.
Yeah, Slime Rancher 2, no Yoki Slime got, so it's currently phased out until the next update.
But don't rush the update because we want you to do a good job and we can wait. Max Wonk.
Yeah, Max Wonk for Mind Over Magic. I like Order, but Max Wonk is hilarious, so Max Wonk.
Yeah, so you'll be playing that at some point soon.
Yeah.
But that was 2 streams each for each map that I had. So I don't think it'll take you much more than that either. That'll just be like a filler streaming thing.
Or we wait until Clay
Releases an
has
update.
some kind of update and like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, like there's like, I don't know, 2 more hours worth of content in here because they release like the next section boss. I don't know what to call it.
Dungeon. I'm gonna call it a dungeon.
You can call it a dungeon. And then we'll see. We need to do Human Fall Flat one day too. I agree.
Dude,
That
that
one
is such a weird
That is
game.
such a dumb game. I love it.
Endless content. We have golf with your friends too, but we haven't played that in a while.
Totally reliable delivery service would be funny too.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
I think we need the other golf game too. I think we need Golf It and Golf with Your Friends because they both have like
Weird mechanics.
weird. Yeah, they both have weird shit in it, and I want to do that at some point. That'd be fun.
It would.
Anyways, shall we wrap up?
Yeah,
That is
we'll
good you
wrap
have
up.
both.
Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. This is gonna be on YouTube later, so however you're watching this, thanks for watching. Hope we were entertaining. Maybe gave you some clues if you were stuck in the game somewhere. We will be playing. He'll be playing Oxenfree 2 on Thursday. We'll have game night on Friday, and we will be streaming Auction Not Included on Saturday. Again, him. It's single player game week for the actual games.
Accidentally.
Yay! Accidentally.
Or maybe on purpose.
A little
I
bit
don't
on
know.
purpose. But Coffee Talk is done for now. We're gonna let it fall off the radar for a little bit, just as we get some other games wrapped up, some new games put in, especially new releases that are coming up, this week and in the next few months. And hope everyone is hydrated.
This is
Whatever.
A threat.
This is a threat. Hydrated. Comfortable at whatever temperature you're at, whatever humidity you're at. Hope everyone sleeps well, is healthy and happy, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.